Hello, and welcome to another episode of Titan Uncensored. Today we have Mr. PJ Savage here with us. Second time. We're very lucky to have you again. And Mr. Savage has some big news for us today. Would you like to share that news?
Oh, well, let's start off. Let's start off with the biggest news in CPW, man. So that got announced this past Saturday.
Yes, it did.
CPW is a new startup company that's basically going to be the farm system for the independents, the farm system for especially Titan Championship Wrestling. And it's ran by myself, Johnny Moran, the senator, and of course Billy Fetsky's always involved. And I guess we could make it official, even though Titan has made it official with the post. The big other breaking news was going to be Riley Shepard was going to be with us.
That's very exciting, very exciting.
Yeah, she's going to be spearheading scouting for goddesses and just forming up a new women's division. We know there's women all over the place that's trying to get involved with professional wrestling. It's
Absolutely.
hard to break into all these scenes. It's hard to get into Titan Championship Wrestling. Titan Championship Wrestling isn't necessarily an entry company. It isn't really a place where you come in and you're fresh out of a school or you're coming out of some place that you got trained at and it's like, well, let me go to Titan and cut my teeth in. Titan's not that place. Titan's the place where guys are ready to get to a bigger stage like a GCW, MLW, WWE, AEW. That's the talent that you see at Titan Championship Wrestling. So you can't just walk into a TCW.
Right. Our locker room's one of a kind. I mean, I say that every day. It takes someone something special to be a Titan.
Yeah, and that locker room is I have to say the most professional locker room I work with.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of guys back there like Monster Mac that just isn't gonna take any shit. There's so many that locker room's a place of you're here to do your job. We're here to get over what we're supposed to get over. You're about the brand. You're not about yourself. You're pushing the brand. Because at the end of the day, if you make the brand more marketable, you're going to
be more marketable.
Exactly. PJ Savage is going to be more marketable. Look at it right now. I'm pushing CPW. I'm doing all this, but I'm also pushing Savage Season, which drops at 8 o'clock tonight.
So everyone better be watching it because I know I will. So everyone tune in, 8 o'clock. Savage Nation.
Please do. Please go watch it. But that's the point right there where like you can market yourself, brand yourself. It's going to help out the brand. And then branding the brand is going to help you out. So it's all around full circle thing, man. And what Titan Championship Wrestling is doing with CPW, Chosen Pro Wrestling, it's going to be very special, man. That red brand is going to be something a lot of people is not going to see coming.
You see the red on your shirt? I just want to put two and two together here. You see the red on your shirt. You see the red on your logo of Savage Season, right? Yeah. And then you have the red on the logo for CPW.
Yes.
Yeah. It all comes together.
It all comes together, man. Red's one of my favorite colors, and it pushes the agenda. It's a very aggressive color.
Absolutely.
So it's one of those things where if it's coming, you know it's coming. And with Chosen Pro Wrestling, all roads lead to March 25th. The free-for-all that's being spearheaded by myself and Daniel Alexander. And for those of you who don't know, I came out of the free-for-all.
Yes, you did. And so did Daniel Alexander.
Yes. Yeah. Jacko was there. There's a lot of other guys. Brandon Downey. There's a bunch of guys that were at that tryout. And I kind of, made a name for myself that day and got right on Titan's radar. And any wrestler can do that day. You could get on Titan's radar and you could get on Chosen's radar. Chances are, after this tryout, those rosters are going to be locked and loaded. It's going to be very hard to hit me up on my phone and be like, hey, is there any spots? Chances are there aren't, brother, So Titan's a very exclusive club and everybody tries to get into it. So
your Chosen Pro Wrestling is going to be focused on the free-for-alls that we do, correct?
Yeah. Or that's where the roster's coming out of.
Okay. So how else are you, with The Chosen and everything that you're doing, Savage Season, you're working with Johnny Moran and Riley Shepard and obviously Billy, you know, everyone's working together here. What's your main goal for Chosen Pro Wrestling?
Man, I want, so if you
Because
know
we're
me,
only in the beginning. We're only in
yes,
the beginning.
yeah,
So and I know you're very driven. You get what you work hard for, what you want, what you get, everything. You know, what do you expect? What is your end game for Chosen Pro Wrestling?
if you know who PJ Savage is, if you know what I represent, I want to be the best. Um, there's no doubt, there's no hiding it behind a curtain. Everyone knows I'm gunning for a contract. Like that's my goal. It's not just to get on Dark. It's not just to get on TV. I'm gunning for a contract somewhere. I'm
Right.
fiending for it. So with that being said, I want to leave my mark everywhere I go. If I was somewhere, I want you to know that PJ Savage was there. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Chosen's gonna be that way for me. I'm always a guy that helps out other people.
Absolutely.
I'm always that
Absolutely.
guy. You know that firsthand.
Absolutely.
I'm always putting over other people, trying to get people on, talking people up, and working for people because no one did that for me.
Right.
And I want to be able to help other guys, especially if I'm in a position to help other people. I'm going to willingly help that next guy. And I feel like Chosen is going to be that platform that I didn't have, that Titan actually gave me coming into the free for all. I was fresh out of Johnny Rods. I trained with Johnny's. I was fresh out. I had no bookings. Shout out to Alex Aceta from Invictus Pro Wrestling. He was looking into me. He wanted to bring me into the company. And he told me, he was like, hey, Titan Championship Wrestling is running a tryout. Go check them out. And when I went, man, that was it. It got my start. It put me on the map. I got my start at so many other places after that because of that. And it just set me on a whole nother level. And I feel like if we had something like that that was constant, that was always there. I know we had the Super Camp tryout that just passed. We had there's not that many opportunities for guys to come in to the indie scene, especially like Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Philly, like
Right, because everyone already has their guys already that they're thinking like, well, we don't need the fresh blood, but you know,
exactly.
your guys are going to end up retiring someday and you're going to need that fresh blood.
Yes. And then one of the things too is there's a lot of tribalism out here. If you're from Monster Factory, you're from Monster Factory. You're from Johnny's, you're from Johnny's. Battle Club, Battle Club. There's tribalism out here. I want to kill that. Like, what's the point? There's no point of that. And then
Absolutely.
Titan or any other company that I'm in a position to help with, they're not in any position to play tribalism. There's no school under Titan Championship Wrestling. We do have the Adrenaline School, but it's not pushing out 30 guys right now.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? And you don't have a Monster Factory and then you run the shows on Saturday and you're back on training on Monday through Friday. Titan doesn't have that right now. And Titan needs to, what if I do sign that contract in 6 months? What if Monster Mac gets a chance to go somewhere, go to Japan? What if Gangone and Recon, what if all of us sign contracts 10 months from now? What's going to be the pipeline that feeds Titan Championship Wrestling? And I know Titan Championship Wrestling has so much planned this year.
Right.
There's so many dates. It's almost like 30 dates out the year. And there's only 52 weeks in the year. And it's like, come on. Like, there's other companies out here, guys.
I'm tired just thinking about it already.
No, I want more. Let's fill it up. Let's do 52. Come on, guys. We can do it. Let's do it every week. But it's just the Titans needs to make sure that the future's secure. And they kind of did that for them with me coming out of the free for all and being there with me. And you know how Titan is. Titan's a very close-knit group of people.
Absolutely.
Titan's a family-oriented locker room and just a company in general. It's not really a politicking place. It's a place of just, hey, I'm going to look out for you. You look out for me. That guy's next. He's next. I'm now. This is what it is. Let's keep going. Let's sell out the building.
I say all the time, the time, this locker room is just, you know, like I like everyone all the time. Hey, you okay? Hey, you need anything? You need some water? You need some Tylenol?
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're running around. How about you take a seat for a second? You know, like this locker room just looks out for each other. They really do. They really, really do.
And the craziest part about all of this too is a lot of people don't know. So I was suffering from food poisoning on Friday night.
Were you?
Yes, and so was my 3-year-old son.
Oh no.
And my 8-year-old son. So
oh no.
I'm here cleaning up vomit at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I start vomiting.
Oh no.
And I'm sitting there going, there's no chance in hell I'm missing this. I just came off an ankle injury. I missed 2 shows for 2 other companies. It was like, there's no chance in hell. And then with the announcement of CPW, there's no chance in hell. And this was Craig's last match. I would never do that to Craig.
Oh, absolutely.
So there's a lot that played into it. And I was just like, well, if I gotta go, Billy made fun of me. He was like, just don't shit yourself in the ring. It was just. And so you gotta take those chances, you gotta take those risks. Watch Savage Season, you're gonna see all that in detail. But just go watch that, you'll see it in detail. But the whole night, everybody was coming up to me, hey PJ, are you good? You seem down. PJ, are you all right? You don't seem like PJ right now. And it was like everybody knew I was off.
Right.
Everybody knew I was off my game. There was people bringing me Gatorade and Tylenols and doing all this stuff. I did not ask for any of it. I didn't ask for it. I had Tylenol. I think you asked.
I think you gave me Tylenol.
And I was like, hey, I got somebody just brought me a bottle. Like, that's the locker room. It's very tight group of people. There's no one's just getting invited into Titan Championship Wrestling.
And everyone just builds each other up all the time. Yo, man, good match. You know, good match. Hey, you keep being you. I think I said that to you 150 times on Saturday. You know, like, you keep doing your thing. You keep being a great freaking human. You know, the people are just, it's crazy. And I think Chosen, and because those are the type of people that are choosing, ultimately, the people that are on Chosen, I think that's going to make it that much better. And I think it's going to change the wrestling community as a whole, honestly, because you don't see a lot of people out there like yourself. And I will say this all the time, like Jacko, like, you know, the whole Titan locker room, right? You don't see a lot of genuine people who generally care about each other. You don't, especially in the wrestling world. I've only been in it for about 2 years now, but like traveling and seeing everything, like I've seen super good guys and I've seen super shitty people. And I think that Chosen, because those people on Chosen Pro Wrestling are going to be chosen by those guys that want to help, it'll change the wrestling community. Yeah,
it can help change just the etiquette also of just like, this is what you're supposed to do in the locker room. You know, like I was lucky enough to be trained by Johnny Rods, and I would always go the extra mile my own self in training, studying tape and looking at documentaries and writing everything down. One of the things a lot of guys don't do is sharing on social media, pushing, just cutting promos. Go outside, cut a promo. Put your phone. I'll cut a promo right now. Like, I don't care. I'm going to get it across. At the end of the day, it's like we said at the beginning of this. If you promote yourself, you promote the brand, everyone's going to work. Everyone's going to win. And it's just one of those things where a lot of people weren't taught that. And it's like, I'm going to make sure if you're stepping in the Chosen, you're cutting promos. Like, I am the promo king. I don't care what anyone says. I am the promo king out here. And if you got me spearheading Chosen Pro Wrestling, it's going to be promos out the wahoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be insane. Like, I'm going to make sure those guys, because I want to make sure the guys are not only ready for just Titan Championship Wrestling, that they're ready for everything else. Because if my name's connected to it, I want it to be successful. I want it to be extremely successful. So when I'm at higher levels, when I'm at a WWE, I can point back and go, Titan Championship Wrestling, this is where it started for me. This is where that started. This is where I started to do that.
Right.
And that's special to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't live that down. I can't water that down. Here comes SP. Here comes SP.
He goes, I'll help PJ. Everyone knows.
God. Oh, God. Here he goes. A man cut one promo.
Listen, By the end of Chosen, by the end of the training day on March 25th, everything like that, who knows? Maybe I'll be cutting a promo.
I'm telling you, it's gonna one of my favorite moments from the free for all, the first free for all that I was a part of. Everybody did the drills, and it was drills out the ass. I could curse on here, right?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It was drills out the ass. It's gonna be no different. Look, I was trained by Johnny Rods. Very hard nosed, cutthroat kind of training. We all go through it. I'm bringing that to the tryout. So, yes, if you're a little scared, if you're a wrestler and you're like, damn, I might blow up, you're going to blow up. I'm going to blow up with you. But it's to see if you can push past that limit. We're all going to be in it together. Don't worry. I'm not just going to be yelling at you from the side of the ring. I'm going to be down there with you throwing up too. Do not worry. But you're going to get put through the ringer because I want to see if you can do it.
Right.
But one of my favorite moments is after going through all those drills, and Billy didn't know me worth of nothing yet. This is his first time sitting with me. I didn't know him.
Right.
I didn't know Charlie. I didn't know any of these guys. I just know Vince Sarris sitting, big old brawling guys, big and burly. I knew Monster Mac was from there. I was very familiar with Monster Mac. It was one of the reasons why I wanted to come here. And he wasn't there that day, though. And I was sitting next to Billy. I don't know why I sat next to Billy. I don't know why. I think that's just the Johnny learning in me. Oh, go sit next to Vince. If he's moving chairs around, you go stand in front of him and listen. So that was I guess that was that little part that's embedded in me. And I sat next to him, and he starts cutting out his promos, and he starts telling people to go do promos. And he does one of these, and he just, you go, Savage. And I'm like, fuck. I wanted to go last. I wanted to, I knew I was gonna punch everybody in the throat. Like, I knew I was gonna bring it. I heard all the promos before. They weren't gonna touch me. I knew it. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to milk it. I'm trying to see if I can go as long as I can. He finally he knew I was cooking up something. He knew it.
Right.
So then he made me go, and I stand up, and I cut one hell of a promo. And the room was quiet, the room was hushed. And it was one of those things where they're quiet because they're paying attention.
Right.
And they're biting on every word. And I walked out that ring, and I was like, yeah, that's how you do it, motherfuckers. How you doing? That's how you do it. And he looked at me. He was like, we're going to put you on the show later on tonight. It's the whole package. You got to bring the whole package. So we're going to see this at Chosen at the free-for-all tryouts. We're going to see it. We're going to do promos. We're going to do
and it's also a really good learning experience.
100%.
It's also a really good learning 100%. Experience.
Yeah,
because you're going to have your feedback, Moran's feedback, the women, and obviously everyone else are going to have Riley's feedback because we all know she makes pretty bomb, promos as well. You're just going to be able to learn and feed off of each other, and it's going to be, you don't want to miss it, dude. Like, I'm excited. I am very excited. It's very close to home for me. It's going to be wicked. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be wicked.
It's going to be very long because that same night we got Courage and Power. And it's, so I'm looking forward just to the whole day in general. It's going to be a very special day, man. It's going to be a very, very special day. Exactly, Tinny, you need the it factor. A lot of people don't bring that it factor, man. And I feel like the it factor, some people say you either have it or you don't. I feel like it's confidence. If you
Frankie says you have the it factor.
Oh, you see Frankie? Frankie just I'm going to wrestle Frankie. We got to get it done. Now, but it's one of those things, man. I feel like people, it's just all about the confidence. You got to have that confidence in yourself. Right. If you walk up there like your poop don't stink, you good, man. You're going to have a certain swag to your walk. You're going to have something to you. I remember Billy sent me the footage from the first tryout. I did not want to see that shit. I was like, who the hell is that guy? I had on E-Lucha tights, a cut-up T-shirt. It was bad.
Damn, I'm kind of sad I missed that.
It was bad. I thought I was hot shit. I thought I was the man. I saw it. If I ever see that version of PJ Savage walk in front of me, I'm going to smack him upside his head. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was bad, but I still had that confidence that I was going to shine through no matter what. E-Lucha tights and all. It's the name of the game, man. And
were they at least red?
No, they were black
Oh,
and gold. It was my black and gold days. Let's
man.
not talk about that. We don't have to go dive back into that, all right?
Man, everyone starts somewhere though, dude, and look at where you
Yeah,
are now. You know, that's why you got to
exactly.
think of it. Like everyone start. I may be cold-hearted 90% of the time, but everyone starts somewhere. I started somewhere. You start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere, and until you get to the end, until you get to your goal.
And that's what's so exciting about this. Also, it's the
Oh
goal
yeah,
of Chosen. We don't even know yet.
PJ Savage on the wall.
You see? You
Oh,
see?
there he is.
It's the first one, people. The
First
first
one.
can't
First
take that
one.
away from me. I
First
love
one.
accolades like that. The ones that you can't take away from me, all right? You can't take those away. You can't. I don't care how shitty of a tag run it was. I was the first ever tag team champion at Titan Championship Wrestling, all right?
Facts.
Can't take that shit away, Charlie. I don't care. No one can
It's the
take it
small
away.
victories, like making Nettie happy, that does it for PJ.
There it is. There it is. The little things, man. But I'm excited about Chosen because yeah, it's exciting and new and fresh. We don't even know what the end game is. We don't know what the brand is truly gonna look like
But
because
that's how
the
you
brand
build
is gonna be
together.
shaped about the brand's gonna be shaped by the roster also.
Right.
What do these guys bring to the table? What's the top of that mountain that Chosen's gonna look like? You know, like I know Billy says there's not gonna be any crossover. Chosen might force his hand. There might have to be crossover. You know what I'm saying? There might have to be, but I just can't wait. It's going to be one hell of a brand. It's going to be 4 kick-ass shows brought to you this year from Chosen Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's been out there, but that's the breaking news already anyway. 4 shows this year from CPW. It's going to be insane, amazing, high octane, very young. And even if there's some old guys that's walking through, you best believe they're going to bring it. Like it's going to be awesome, man. Chosen Pro Wrestling is going to be something everyone should be excited about. Everyone.
There you go. So before we talk just a little bit more about, the free for all and the March show, I do want to say congratulations for Pro Wrestler of the Year for Invictus. I am very proud of you. I personally am very proud of you. I knew I wouldn't freaking doubt it, duh. But congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. 2022 was a rough year for me, man. There was a lot of accolades I felt like I deserved. There's a lot of places I feel like I should have been, and I feel like there was a lot of lists I should have made. And look, man, you ain't hear it here. I don't pay for my spot on that list. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right around the street. I just don't do that type of stuff. I don't pay for my spots. I want to get it. I want to earn it. I want to earn it the real way, the right way.
Of course.
And I feel like I did deserve it, and I didn't get it. But I'm not looking for any list this year. I'm not looking to make any shows or do anything like that like I did in 2022. I'm looking for a contract. I'm looking to be the best version of PJ Savage that ever was, get into the best shape of my life, become an even better pro wrestler than anyone's ever seen, the best version of me there's ever been, ring bell to bell, curtain to curtain. I want you to see me every time and go, that guy's on a whole nother level. And I want to make 2022 look like a garbage year. Like Wrestler of the Year. I was Wrestler of the Year. 2 companies. You can't take that away. But me, I'm going to throw it in the garbage and I'm not going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I'm a Yankee fan. Hey, SP Anderson.
Jesus, here we go again. Please don't get me blocked here, please.
I'm a Yankee fan. There's that Derek Jeter in me where I'm not going to enjoy that great hit. I'm not going to enjoy the home run. I want to enjoy the championship. That's Absolutely. What I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy that big one, the big finale, the payoff, the big pop. I want to enjoy that. That's what I'll enjoy. When it's all said and done, maybe I'll look back at some of these things I've done and go, wow, that was pretty cool. And I've done a lot of pretty cool stuff this year. But it's time to make the stuff I did in 2022 just look like shit. It's time to take it to a whole nother level.
You know what would be a good start to your new PJ Savage in 2023?
What would that be?
Stickers.
Ooh,
you need to get stickers made.
I do have them. They're all like sold out now.
Come on. Get your shit together. Come on.
I do have to get my shit together.
2023 is the new year for PJ Savage, and he's gonna get his shit together.
I could have swore I had some next to me. No, I don't. I could have swore I had some
These
next
guys.
to me. No, I have a couple.
Buy my merch, but I don't have any merch.
All right, so next week, the next episode of Savage Season, I'm dropping the designs for the new t-shirts that's coming out. There's a new hoodie that's coming out. I was blessed last year. I had 50 hoodies, and I sold out of every single hoodie in less than 24 hours. I was like super blessed by that. The Buddy Dolls, you can't spoil you the surprise, Tina. You can't do that. Everybody's asking for that PJ Savage Slam Buddy. I'm holding that to the side. That's gonna come out.
I'm gonna put you down for a brief second because I want to show you something. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta show it.
Since your lovely co-partner couldn't be here today, I figured that I would just bring him with me. There is Mr. Moran sitting bright first.
Moran's got some huge knockers. This is all I gotta say.
Look at his, and he doesn't have really that much of a butt either. He needs to work.
It's like real life. It's like
right. That's what I was going through my pictures, and I was like, I love you, right? But you got to work on your butt, bro.
Oh man, of course. No, so there's a lot of merch that's coming through. I am keeping a lot of it secret for now because I don't want to like put it out and then all of a sudden it's not going to be that much quantity. Like, let's see if I do the Slam Buddies, everyone's going to ask for one. I have a huge kid fan base, so there's going to be a lot of people asking for them. So I want to make sure the right people get them first.
Right.
And then I'll bring it out and send it out to everybody and be like, hey, look, this is here, like what I did with the hoodies. There's a couple more hoodies that I still owe some people. People are like, look, man, I want that first design.
Tina keeps telling me, ask PJ when I'm gonna get my hoodie.
The hoodies are gonna be made.
Dude, I'm still waiting on my hoodie.
Those hoodies were so comfy. They're so comfy.
Stan's hoodie is very comfortable.
Let me Stan's hoodie.
Oh yeah, CWO man, Premium World Order.
We gotta get your PJ Savage one. We gotta get your PJ. I'm not the first on that end. I don't like it.
I probably spend my money that I get from like promotions and then some in merch because I just love it. Because I'm a weirdo. Because I support you guys.
I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad the wrestling figures haven't been there because that's where all my money used to go. All on them wrestling figures. That's where it used to go. They used to hurt my wallet.
I'm telling you, I go to shows and I'm like, oh, I'm a sticker whore. That's what I like to call it. I love stickers. I probably have, every time I go to a show, I would go to every single table. Hey, do you got stickers? All right, here's $5. All right, here's $5. Oh, damn, I just spent my whole paycheck on stickers.
Yeah, I got you with, I know I have 2 designs on the stickers laying around somewhere. I'll bring them in for you. I got stickers. I got keychains.
You have a Nettie's photography sticker, and I don't have a
I owe you. I owe you, PJ. I think I had them with me too, but everything that was going on, yes, I did. I definitely had them with me.
We understand your butthole was burning from pooping all day. We get it. You were focusing on puckering, so you didn't shit yourself in the ring.
You know what, too? One of the things that kind of sucks, just like, I wouldn't say it sucks. It does suck on some level, is I don't really get to go out and do intermission with the fans because I'm like main event or co-main or towards the end of the show. I'm really focused on my match. It's hard for me to break concentration and not be in it.
Absolutely. But you come out after the show. You come out and see the fans. I've seen you do that.
I make it a point to make sure I come out and see. Especially if I heard somebody was cheering really loud, I'm coming to go say hi to you, take a picture, put you on Savage Season. You're gonna see all the interactions. This episode of Savage Season is all about Saturday, so it's gonna be a cool episode just to sit back and watch. It's like going back and watching everything that happened on Saturday.
Nice. Yeah, I like it.
It's
I
gonna
like
be
it a
cool.
lot.
So even this episode is like Titan branded right now. So there we go.
But how are you going to promote it? Once you promote yourself, you promote the brand that you work for. Like
Of course.
I'm very full on that. Like when I'm at home, I'm either in my work uniform answering 911 call, or I'm home in a wrestling t-shirt. It's very rare that you don't see me, like even my Nettie's photography shirt. I will go to Walmart in that. Oh, you're a photographer? Yeah, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a really cool shirt. Who's that? You know, I love that. I love when people outside of like that have no idea, like, that's a cool shirt. Who is that?
I'm very logo heavy. So like I that's one of the things about me when I first started to come out here. I wanted to brand myself. It's where the PJ Savage logo kind of came and was born from.
Right.
I'm very like logo heavy. Yeah. There's gonna be a Titan Championship logo right here, or whatever company I work for. But the PJ Savage logo might be front and center.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm trying to brand myself so that way I can
Correct.
bring more to the table. The more people that watch Savage season, the chances are they're going to buy some tickets and go see Courage and Power.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've been saying that for like the past 4 months. Like, you have to build your brand in order to help someone else build theirs.
I'm very lucky in the fact that I have this little fan base that follows me to every show.
Aww.
And I like legit to every promotion I go to, and this is word of advice to the wrestlers if you're watching this. Every promotion I go to, I'm guaranteeing they're gonna sell 10 to 15 tickets just off of my name being there.
Right.
I want to figure out how to get that number to 50. I want to figure out how to get that number to 100. So that way, if you see me coming, you know there's gonna be a flock of people at the door. Just fans, they want to come see you. They want to do what they got to do, but I'm bringing them.
You know how you do that? You know how you do that?
How do you do that? Let me know the secret.
You bring stickers with you.
Okay. You heard it here, people. There's going to be way more stickers at the next show. I think the next show I'm currently advertised to be at is Courage and Power. I will have a shitload of stickers. All right?
Sounds good. Shitload. Well, there's going to be dump trucks and dump trucks just, piling in,
I remember I'm the worst with that too. I remember one of the last Titan shows I did. I had like it was the one that me and Johnny Moran fought at Tom's River.
Yep.
And I actually got to come out for intermission and hang out with everybody. I had this long ass line, and
Was this before or after you the soda incident?
This was the soda incident.
Oh, okay.
This was the soda incident.
No, but I mean like before or after it happened. Like, I don't remember if it was before or after intermission.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was after. I think it was before. I think it was before the soda got popped off. Yeah, but yeah, that day I had all these kids coming up to me, and I'll never forget this piece of advice I got from Cody Rhodes, which was he judges wrestlers by how they interact with fans. And he could see what kind of character you have just by the interaction you have with the fans.
Yeah.
And there was this meet and greet that him and the Young Bucks had, and there was this long line, and it was going to go way past the 2 hours that they were paid for. And they all basically said, to hell with it. We're going to stay here, do the full 4 to 6 hours. Who cares? And they stood there until every fan got an autograph and a picture. And that's what I want to embody. Like, that's what I want to represent. And I remember that day because I had this long line of kids and David Adams trying to rush me out. And I was like, to hell with it. All of you are getting free 8x10s and stickers because they're going to kick me back. I know I'm not going to come out after the show because there's just too much going on. And all you're going to try to go home. Show's running long. So all the kids that are still left are going to get free 8x10s and stickers. And that's what I did. But it kind of took longer because I had to sign all of them. I still pissed off David Adams. But it was worth it, man. But that's just the type of stuff we have to do as a brand. And that's what I want Chosen to do. All those wrestlers at Chosen, brand heavy, fan heavy. It's about the fan interaction. It's about making sure fans like Wes and Kyle that are at every show, they get to experience something different, and they can follow a new wrestler, and they can fall in love with a new wrestler. Yeah. And that's the only way you're going to get that is if some of these wrestlers get out their own head about the spot that they missed that night, or politicking and they don't even know how to politic with some toilet paper. And it's just don't worry about none of that shit. Go say hi to those fans that were cheering you. And if they were booing you, go cut a promo with them. Go do something and call them out. And
Yeah,
say you have shit stains. Like, do something. Go have fun with the crowd that hand, and it's all gonna pay off.
Because ultimately, how is your brand gonna build if you can't, and just be a decent human being. You know what I mean? And sometimes that can be taught, but sometimes it can't. And just be a decent human being and people will like you and people will follow you. Your brand will get bigger. You'll get that contract. You'll get, oh, well, I met this guy at ShopRite and he saw my AEW shirt and he's like, oh, I know a wrestler. His name's PJ Savage. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you get your name out there.
That's how it happens. But you bring it all full circle. And if your goal is to get signed and get to these higher levels, you have to start at the ground level. And it's going to take longer. But I'd rather do it slower because it's going to last way longer instead of rushing into it and trying to get 1,000 to 2,000 fans, 20,000 fans to watch me because I'm a fucking train wreck. And it just goes to hell. It's going to leave you fast. The quicker it comes, the quicker it goes. So if you build that steady fan base, and I don't even like calling them fans. They're friends. They're supporters.
Right.
They're people that hang out with me. You're going to see it on the episode of the Savage season. At the start of the episode, there's people that have been supporting me for a very long time, just good old people that start out as fans, and now they're Savage family. And you're going to see them at the start of the episode saying welcome to Savage season. And I'm going to do it with every episode. So it's just interaction, man. It's just awesome.
I do have to say I'm very proud of you. From the past, but
no one better cut that part out because I know I looked at hella suspect just now. No one better ever use that clip, Frankie, whoever the hell's watching. Don't you dare use that clip. Maybe you either. I see you time stamping right now, trying to go back and look at what part that was so you can screenshot that.
I'm telling you, I am very proud of you. I have watched you the past 2 years. I've seen you grow from Savage to Savage. You know what I mean? Like I've seen. I can't do it as loudly. My voice is a little sore, but
yeah, my voice got used to it. It actually got deeper because I guess I would mess it up every weekend, and I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna have a deep voice," and then it gets messed up. I
do have to tell you though, like it is crazy watching you. I'm not. Listen, I want everyone to know I'm not the nice one here. Okay, I am. Nope. I'm the one that tells you what you don't want to hear because I'm the only one that will tell you what I want to tell you. Anyway, I'm very proud of you. And I know I don't say that often, but you are a good human and you are a great wrestler. And I think you're really going to change the wrestling community with this Chosen.
Let's do it, man. That's what this is all about. Let's do it. Let's all come together.
So I know you have to go and do your Savage season shortly. However, before you leave us, please let us know about information for the free-for-all. How can we contact you? How much is it?
On the spot. You see, I don't like you.
Why'd you do that? No, I'll be his secretary for a moment.
Here we go. Now I gotta go on my phone. It's the same thing that happened at the show. Charlie asked me to date in front of the whole crowd. I'm not even thinking about this right now.
$5 to invest in yourself for the free-for-all. Do you need me to tell them, or do you think you can pull it up fast enough? The email to tell them that they're interested?
I need like 1 minute.
TitanWE@gmail.com.
Yeah, that one.
Billy. Jeez, where did we get this guy?
Billy's here. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, I'm fired already. God damn it.
Where did we get this guy?
God damn,
it's
I'm usually good with this stuff.
You're going to see myself, Mr. Fetsky, Charlie, I'm sure, PJ.
I'm trying to. Why is the wording so small on this, Billy? We need to get this fixed.
I'm gonna put it up here again. TitanWE@gmail.com.
Yes. Email that for your spot. Secure your spot. Even if you want to
$5.
show up the same day on March 25th, it's located at the Bayville First Aid Squad, 660 Atlantic City Boulevard, Bayville, New Jersey. Ha! I am good at this stuff. All right?
Ha! You're welcome. Okay, come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, 660 Atlantic City Boulevard in Bayville, New Jersey, 08721. And it is the building on the corner of Route 9 and Station Road. It's right across from the dinosaur. You can't miss it.
That's too much. I can't do all that.
I live here, bro.
I can't do that. I can't do all that. Look, if you want to join Titan Championship Wrestling, if there's any bit of, I know there's hundreds of you that want to join the company. I know. I've seen the messages. You want to join TCW, you have to go to the free-for-all. Show up and show out. You want to get on the Chosen, you have to show up. Please come, show up, show out, join the family, come by. And like you said before, it's a learning experience also on the free-for-all. It's going to be a learning experience. If you can't cut it, come back next time. Now
Right.
you're going to know what you're going to need. We're going to fill you in on what you need to do to get to the level that we need you to get to. Because again,
Absolutely.
Titan Championship Wrestling is not an entry-level company. Chosen might be, but the bar is going to be set high. You know what I'm saying?
And before I forget, and correct me if I'm wrong, do they get any matches at Chosen if they're picked from the free-for-all?
I believe we're gonna do a Facebook Live that day.
Okay,
The
that's what I
top,
want.
I think it's the top 6 wrestlers
I think so.
from the tryout is gonna have matches on the Facebook Live, stemming from the free for all. Who knows? I might lock up with one of them guys. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, 3 matches on the live. Billy confirmed it. So it's gonna be special. I remember this was what they did last time, and they had to put 4 matches because it was too much talent. It's just because I showed up. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry, I'm right here.
Because I came by. But yeah, man, the top 6 competitors get to show up, man, and show out. And who knows? You definitely might earn a spot on Titan Championship Wrestling, and you might earn a spot in Chosen. It's the place where you just believe me. People could clown it, people could make fun of it. I haven't even heard it yet. But if you want to take wrestling serious, if you want to do something on this scene and be a part of the premier company, please go to the free-for-all.
$5. It's like a high five.
If you're willing to invest $5, you're showing us you're serious about this. And we're showing you this isn't a money grab. I've been a part of the money grabs. Okay, they left sour taste in my mouth. I hated it. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. There was a lot of lies fed and a lot of things. And I hate money grabs, man. This isn't a money grab. This is legitimately a shot to join Titan Championship Wrestling. And believe me, this is your only way to get into that locker room. Your only way.
Absolutely. Well, I am going to let you get prepared for your Savage season. Season?
Well, that's
Headache still really hasn't gone away.
I'm gonna name that the next episode. Savage Season.
The headache really hasn't gone away yet. Anyway, so thank you for joining us again, explaining Chosen, explaining what's happening at the free-for-all. And we hope to get you back on here soon to talk about it more, promote your Savage season. What is happening? Savage season. Now that is a tongue twister. I just want all of you to know.
Savage Season. That's it. It's Savage Season. It could be. It could be. Say Savage Season 3 times fast. It might mess you up. It might mess you up. But yeah, check it out. It's dropping at 8 o'clock. I hope it does. We might have some technical difficulties over here. We hope it's gonna drop at 8 o'clock. So who knows? But that's the best part about Savage Season, man. Just Savage Season is my journey on the independence. It's you're seeing me. I want you to join me, live through those weird ass car rides to Wawa, those weird gas station child.
I know who you ride with, so I can only assume what's gonna happen.
Some of those rides get dark, man. Some of those rides get crazy. They get weird. There's so much, man. And one of the things that I know a lot of us like is just peering in behind the curtain. The fans are always with us when we go through the curtain and we go through it, come back through it. They want to stick with us sometimes, and this is your chance to stick with me. If I'm somebody you want to follow, Savage Seasons, what you go check out. You're gonna see everybody on there. You're gonna see Jackos, the Jerrys. I think you even see Nettie. You're gonna see a lot of people on this. So go check out Savage Season. It's gonna be awesome this year. Let's have some fun.
And like, follow, share all social media of Mr. PJ Savage, because like he said, end goal gets contract. Help us, help him get the contract. Share his shit. Share my shit that's sharing his shit. Share Billy's shit that's sharing my shit that's sharing his shit. Keep sharing, keep doing the social media. Keep doing it.
And I'm launching a TikTok finally this week. I'm an old man who hasn't joined.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm finally launching a TikTok. It's gonna go hand in hand with Savage Season. So I hate that I just said that. But go check out the TikTok tomorrow. It's going up. It's going live.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Well, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you, and we will talk definitely very, very shortly. I would like to maybe get you and Moran on here and Riley at the same time, so that way we can all talk about what the future is, all together.
The future's chosen.
Look at that new logo.
Look at that logo. Look at that.
T-shirt.
Wait till those T-shirts drop. Riley, let's go.
I'm making those stickers.
So a chosen sticker would be really cool, though. Chosen sticker would be really cool. It's a nice logo. Let's like flex it. All right, let's get out of here. I'm holding it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and we'll see you next time.